Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Trash Family Podcast. I am one of your hosts, the COVID cutie, the ginger beard man, Dylan Demo Taylor. And with me, as always, unfortunately, is the garbage gorilla, Nick Pearl. How the hell are you this week?
I'm good. How the hell are you?
You know, the fact that I introduced myself as a COVID cutie could give you some clues. But fortunately, that's only this week, and the reason we didn't record last week, what was it? Some asshole I know decided to sleep in like 2 hours after he had said we would record, and
Yeah.
he had a couple of good stories and excuses he would explain today. But it's still what a dick move making me wait like that.
Yeah, they're fantastic, fantastic stories about why it's late.
And why we're behind schedule on content.
Yeah. Then it's just been crazy busy for both of us
Yeah,
for the past couple of weeks.
back at work, then immediately getting COVID, so off of work, not able to do anything. But
Yeah. And I've been staying up way too late playing video games.
it's almost like something. It's part of your new job. It's almost
Right.
like he could write it off as a tax expense in the future. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, sports season also very much in full swing. Preseason is over. We've got college ball started for my team yesterday. An amazing win against the Rainbow Raiders. Rainbow Warriors? What are they called again?
Who'd we play?
Stanford played Hawaii.
Yeah, I can't remember their name.
It's one of the two. I just can't remember which ones. I mean, they got what? So you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
But also, what news for Stanford, Cal, and SMU? Did you hear about this?
Weren't they offered?
Officially in 2024, they're going to be the ACC.
Yeah, which is weird.
Atlantic Conference, yeah, on the Pacific.
Yeah, Atlantic, even though they are literally as close to the Pacific as you can get.
Yeah, we are. You can see the bay.
Yeah.
From the top of the tower. And then, I mean, I want to brainstorm some names for that conference. I like Bi-Coastal Conference. I like just the Coastal College Football Conference or something like that. What do you got? Give me some alternatives because this is not going to work.
Yeah, because all the other schools are on the Atlantic coast, right?
Florida's got a lot of Florida teams. Got the U in there. You got Clemson. You got Pitt. I think isn't it always in the division?
I cannot remember off the top of my head, but to just call it the Coastal Division.
Yeah, the Coastal College Conference.
Yeah, well, it works.
But or Bi-Coastal Conference.
It's too much words. Just coastal.
But then they get to put. I mean, that just limits themselves. Or the cross-coastal
teams that are on the coast.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Big Ten and Big 12, like they just get all of the center.
They just need to take all the conferences and just label them number 1 through however many conferences there are. Conference 1, Conference 2.
Well, there's a reason it used to be called Power 5 football.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of dissolved.
Yep.
The Pac-12. Rest in peace. In memoriam song can play now.
But yeah, I have not watched any college football yet.
Gotcha. I'm actually going on the 23rd. I'm excited. Yeah. Free Educator Day. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You have anything from like NFL preseason that you saw that you wanted to chat about?
Trey Lance trade. I don't really want to talk about it, but is that a bigger bust than Jamarcus Russell?
No.
Okay,
we don't know what Trey Lance can do.
But
we had 3 games?
Yeah, but already he's worth 3 first-round picks. Jamarcus Russell was just the one. That is and people telling me that is making me mad, but it's not wrong, and that's why I'm mad.
Here's the thing. Jamarcus Russell just had no drive. We got to see a full season and a half with him of what he could do.
Mm-hmm.
We've had 3 games with Trey Lance. Niners gave up on him. So
his body gave up on him first.
Well, yeah, I understand being injured, but like we haven't even seen what he's been able to do, so you can't really make a fair assessment on what he can do.
We don't have to because they see what he does in camp. They see what he does in practice. They see what he does in scrimmages, and they moved on. So there's got to be a lot more red flags. He only played for a season in college, and that's
Hey,
it.
here's my hot take calling it now. Dak does not start for the Cowboys next year.
Next year, not this season, but next year.
No, he'll start this season.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Will he finish the season?
it remains to be seen due
And
to injuries.
if he oh you're saying if he doesn't, it's injury related.
If he doesn't, it's injury related. There is no like. There's no way they throw Trey Lance in there unless Dak is injured.
Gotcha.
I think it was an alright trade. I mean, I think Cowboys stole him.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the fact that Darnold was doing better in preseason than Trey was.
Well, obviously he's had more experience, and there's no like. It's hard to compare because they're both young, but Darnold has the experience in the NFL, being around the league a little bit.
Just Shanahan. I'm just gonna say it's just play with Shanahan. When in doubt, play with Shanahan.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
As a Panther fan, yeah, fair enough. Do you like what you saw from Rice?
Yes, he seemed out of those top three rookie quarterbacks. He seemed to be at least the most how do I phrase it? Put together, most consistent,
confident in the pocket. Like
yeah.
I Stroud disappointed me. I'm missing the other one.
Here's to put it in perspective. I was watching highlights of preseason games, and a highlight for CJ Stroud was throwing a first down pass.
Yeah.
Like that's how you know it's like, okay, we have nothing. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have nothing for this guy.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson.
Oh, love him.
I don't.
Still love him.
I'm starting to lose a little bit of faith in him.
The first game got me worried, and then I'm like, all right, consistency is good. It's not regression. He didn't lose it.
It's what he's doing off the field. He's too focused on his presence instead of focusing on, hey, I need to learn, get better, and prove myself.
Are you? I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Anthony Richardson, not Baker Mayfield.
Baker's just better Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, that's true too. But I mean, off the field stuff. He's in all the ads for Hulu. Like, come on.
Yeah, but once you've been in the league a little bit,
yeah,
you kind of have a right to do that. You're able to do that. You could be like, okay, let's focus on building my brand. But year one, preseason, and you're already like trying to build this big old presence off the field. It's like, come on, dude, you need to stay focused.
Yeah, I mean, I still think he's the physical specimen he needs to be. That's good.
Yeah, but you could be a physical specimen, but you still need to put in the work.
I mean, I think he has the ability to do that. I truly do.
Yeah. Speaking of preseason, something tells me there probably not going to be a whole lot of joint practices next year.
I think they're growing. I've heard the opposite.
Even with all the fights?
I haven't seen, only internally, not cross teams.
Oh, cross teams. It's been every time I opened Facebook, it was like, oh, this team got in a fight with this team in their joint practice. Like every day, there's at least.
Are you just describing the Lions? Like that's all I'm hearing. I just can imagine that's the only team.
No, it was. I didn't write it down, but it was.
Also, you're getting your news from Facebook, so your argument has instantly become invalid.
Yeah, but when it's a local or it's an actual sports that's sitting there seeing what's going on.
You just made it worse. You just made it worse.
I don't have local news on my phone.
That's fair. I mean, yes, you do. It's called Facebook.
I have no local sports to follow.
But then you still have local news articles.
I'm going to come over and flick you in your nose.
I mean, you literally are just saying the. Yeah. Anyway, I won't be able to feel it as I start getting plugged up again.
Yeah, I could tell. I could tell you're about to be one nostril down.
Luckily, it's the side of the mic, so hopefully it doesn't come across in the
Yeah.
recording.
Oh,
Sorry,
it's not too
everybody.
bad. Also in
Ooh.
football news,
Yeah, go for it.
I'm thinking save the predictions for the end.
Good plan.
Uh, Madden 24. I have received it and I have played it.
Me
And
too.
I want to hear your thoughts before I spew my thoughts.
So I have played franchise and I've played the superstar mode. I have
Which
not touched the ultimate team yet because I'm sure I'll spend all my time and money in there. If I do, the superstar showdown I also haven't touched yet, but I want to.
yes.
Happy superstar mode brought drills back. I'm cautious that they'll stay because they won't, because Madden's gonna Madden. But the gameplay's good. I've
So
again, yeah, go
if
for
I
it.
were to come to you and say what everybody says that doesn't play Madden, be like, oh, it's just the same game as last year, what would you say to that to defend Madden 24?
Do I have to?
You don't have to. You could agree with them if you want.
Because no, I would say it's not the same every year, but the things that they added this year were in the older games too. So they just brought them back, but that's not. I don't want to support that. So I say if you can afford to miss this year to send a message, do it. I think they need to add a lot of the older features back in and keep it adding onto it. I think it's bizarre to me they are doing it the way they are, but it's a step in the right direction, I guess, if it stays. I do feel that the reason they did it this way is because of the upcoming NCAA game. I think having drills in that game is, of course, going to have to happen, so they needed to do a test run here.
Yeah.
Also put an O-line drill in the game, please. Thank you.
Yes, I would. I agree. I would love. Here's the thing. I would love to play a guard, and you imagine I'm just pulling plays where the
I
guard
also
pulls.
I
You
also want an
imagine?
outside linebacker. They only have middle linebacker. I prefer edge rushing as a raw.
Uh, you can usually play D end, and some teams, depending on your scheme, can just drop a D end.
Yeah, but in the superstar mode, it depends on where you
Oh
get
yeah, yeah.
drafted.
It's yeah. What position did you play for Superstar?
I've done all. I did quarterback, running back, and linebacker. So
Okay. Who'd you get picked up by
all different teams.
that you don't
Uh,
remember off the top of your head? So we're moving on.
well, it's the quarterback was the Jets. The running back was the Buccaneers, and I don't remember who the linebacker got picked up. I think it was also the Jets. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I got quarterback for Giants, which
Fun.
amazing.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
Get out in a tight situation. Saquon Barkley, here's the ball. You go do something. Dude's like ripping off like 60-yard runs, running over people. It's like, all right, well, I don't have to do anything. And I think running back was also Bucks for me.
Yeah.
I got receiver and linebacker are both on Houston, and my quarterback went to Pittsburgh.
Now here's a very important question. Were they all first round? Did you retry a bunch to get the best possible scores?
For some that at the beginning, yes, or some that it's like okay, I was just a misstep.
Yeah.
I did a couple redos because
if I know it was like a user error, I redid it. If it was like that's the best I could do, and it's definitely not the best the game can let me do, I took it.
Yeah, I really liked how they did the combine. I thought the combine was going to be like the NBA like 2K's combine, which we all hate.
I actually miss it.
Yeah,
I like those. I think it's a good. it's the same reason why I asked you, did you replay it? Because the NBA ones you couldn't redo.
Yeah,
It was
no,
one of the.
yeah, dude, doing the bench press on the NBA has been a thorn in my side for years. Doing it in
Yeah,
NFL, that's
is
how they
that
should have it.
that comes out tomorrow or what? It was the 5th.
I have not
No.
been up on 2K, so I cannot give you the information you seek.
Reminder this. So I basically gave myself my birthday presents already, and it was to get a new controller and pre-order all of the games I wanted this year. I'm all
Fair.
covered, and I remember, oh, I was like,
Yeah,
oh, that's this week. It was on one of them. So let me check.
that's fair. There's also some weird NFL news.
I mean, I want to give a quick shout out before that.
Let's hear it.
Congratulations to T.J. Hawkinson
Yes.
on that awesome contract. As again, my one of my two teams. Love it.
Does he deserve it though?
As
Take yourself out of a Minnesota Vikings fan mindset and ask yourself, does he deserve it?
he can earn the right to deserve it. Right now, he's great. He's young and his potential is definitely at the level of the contract they gave him. But he isn't at that level now, so it's definitely a gamble. So no now with the potential of being yes if he keeps developing. And I'll be honest, that's honest. Like it's no now. The answer is no, but can change.
I can fully back you up on that statement and agree with you.
Because he reminds me of, and this is the comparison. I was surprised Mark Andrews' contract numbers, because he's a very similar style of player and person. So the fact that he's getting the comparison there, like if he's keeps developing, then absolutely he's going to deserve those numbers. But that's what the tie now. That would be what I would compare him to now.
Yeah, it's him being that dual threat. He's a not amazing blocker. He's a solid blocker, but he actually has a pair of hands on him like Mark Andrews, and he's a big boy too.
Yeah, he's a big dude. And again, I'm a fan, so I have a little bit of a bias.
Yeah, it's.
I love how I googled the release date for 2K, and it came up with gamers are already abusing Victor Wembanyama in NBA 2K24. Like no shit.
Yeah. See what 2K needs to do with how big these players are. You all can't keep capping us out at 7'2".
There you go.
I need to be bigger. I need to Yao Ming myself.
That's a verb. I love that.
Yes, it's called Yao Minging when you're 7'5" and just a menace.
So it comes out the 8th, but pre-installs on the 5th. Got it.
Okay. I already have a game coming out on the 5th that.
Starfield. Got it.
Yeah. Yep.
It's already pre-installed on the Xbox.
Yep. Same.
Have you been following any of it?
There's a few streamers I've been watching. That.
Andy Cortez from Kinda Funny. He interviewed with Alana Pierce of Santa Monica Studios, and hearing his description of not a Bethesda fan, it got me. Is the best thing. Because I have actually never played more than 20 minutes of Skyrim, or 10 minutes of Fallout 4, and yeah. I'm very excited to have this because I played years later. Yeah. But now that I'm coming in as an appreciator of Bethesda, what they've done for the gaming industry, and someone who knows what to expect and has someone who clearly mirrored me. Have the similar experience that I'm hoping to have. And also, the fact that he missed important content and kept playing, underpowered, is awesome to me. You'll have to watch the interview. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yes. I'm beyond excited.
But yeah, you're a Skyrim fan. And your wife.
Yep, we are big. I mean, one of our license plates is Lily Dovkin, because we are that big of nerds.
Yep.
But no, Skyrim, hell of a lot of fun. Skyrim, what I love about Bethesda, Bethesda is the definition of a love-hate relationship. Are they buggy as hell sometimes? Yes, but their games are the gameplay and the story brings you so far into it and gives you so many options that it keeps bringing you back. It's like, yeah, I'll deal with the bugs because I'm so ingrained in the story.
Well,
It
this
just
this apparently has so little Bethesda soul in it compared to the other games. Like I was hearing that there aren't as many bugs. There's more polish gone into the game, and I'm like, isn't that the whole point of a Bethesda game is to find the jank?
yeah, it almost allows you to be like, yeah, we know you're going to find this loophole and break the game and cause bugs, but have at it. They pretty much release the game and say, here you go, enjoy. Like, here's the next 3-4 months of your life. Enjoy this game. And
Yeah,
there's a streamer I've been watching. I've actually built a good relationship up with this guy, and he was playing
plug them,
Starfield the other night, and
plug them.
yeah, his name is Arctic US. Dude is actually really, really phenomenal. Great atmosphere. Love hanging out with the dude. Like, and seeing him play. Like, I've been in his chat before Starfield. Like, it's always a good time. He's mainly playing Elden Ring and such. It's a good time hanging out and just seeing the joy on somebody's face of playing Starfield is like the joy I got when I first started playing Skyrim back in the day. And I was like, okay, if somebody's experiencing that, I am beyond excited to experience it as well.
Speaking of Elden Ring, before I get too far, are you gonna play Armored Core?
At some point.
Okay, it's on your list. Because I only played the portable one.
Yeah,
Curious.
well, right now it's been Baldur's Gate.
I saw that you were streaming that last night. Garbage Wheel 95. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Me and
Hopped in
Andrews
your
were
chat
trying
for a
out.
brief.
Yeah. Yeah, we're trying out the multiplayer. Multiplayer is actually a whole lot of fun.
Nice.
So yeah, we enjoyed playing that. Streaming that. I had to take a break for a couple weeks of streaming. One, I was out of town for a week. Road trip, which obviously made it back safely. And then
Bummer.
it was
welcome back.
yeah, everything was just crazy for a hot minute. So I mean, people who create content, they all understand hey, sometimes you need a week to step back. And I mean, unless you're a full-time content creator, you have a normal job you have to go do. And
Hello.
yeah, we all have jobs. Shockingly, we have jobs we have to go do. But yeah, it's sometimes you got to take that week, take a step back, and be like, hey, let's kind of mentally reset ourselves. Maybe play some games without people watching. Of like, hey, I just want to dive into a game, hang out with my friends, just not worry about anything. But now we're back. We're gonna with September here. We're gonna be trying to stream a lot more.
Yeah, I've been upping my stream count too over at Demo 913, but
yep.
mostly just playing COD with friends. But someone doesn't want to get the game downloaded again.
I have no room for that game. Starfield was 117 gigs. You think I have room on my computer for that crap?
External hard drive it. That's what I'm saying to you.
I refuse.
You have a friend who needs more friends on COD now that he's invested.
I mean, I am more than willing to hop in doing a joint stream with you and kind of run through Starfield together.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is I'd have to figure out how to hook my crap top that I run all this out of into my Xbox, which is going to be what's running Starfield. Which I know I can do and I will do, but
yeah, we just speaking of running stuff through that, we just got a capture card for the PS5.
There you go. That's exactly what I would have to get.
Yep. So we mainly got it because Maddie is streaming Final Fantasy 16.
Weirdo.
And she wants to stream some Elden Ring. She wants to try it out.
She get Elden Ring on PC like a normal person?
So I already have Elden Ring. It's on my PlayStation. I got it years ago, or when it came out on my PlayStation.
I think it only was 1 year ago.
Yeah. Whenever it came out, I got it.
Whatever day this is, whatever year we're in.
Yeah. Speaking of video games, there is a video game show Speaking of old video games,
Hmm.
did you ever play the old game Twisted Metal?
So, what are your thoughts on the show? Think I'm only on like episode 2 or 3.
You need to do what I did and binge all 10 episodes in one sitting because I freaking love the show, man. Like,
Okay? Samoa Joe and Will Arnett, is it as jarring as I expect it to be, or is it great?
oh, dude,
I've
it's
heard both.
fantastic.
You think? Okay.
Like the fact that they have two people from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, another show I thoroughly enjoy.
Who's the second?
You remember Pimento?
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
You will see him.
No spoilers.
Shocking.
Don't.
Yeah, you will see him later. When you get to that point, text me and screen share, and I will watch it with you so I can watch that scene again.
So there's one question. So you're done with the show, yeah?
Yeah, I'm 100% done with the first season.
Is the voice of Calypso as bad as that's been reviewed? Because Calypso is a very important character in the game.
It is not that bad. That is people fishing. It is the people that are like, it's hate culture. It's people in hate culture of like, oh, everybody loves this. I'm going to hate it. Okay, you're just a turd. Go away. Let me enjoy my stuff. That's the kind of people.
Okay. Because like that was I don't know if that was the same review or the separate review that said the first time I heard Will Arnett's voice come from Samoa Joe, I was jarred, then I loved it. But,
it fits so well.
Yeah, I mean, he's a wonderful actor.
Well, it's not even the acting of him. Like Samoa Joe, fantastic, but Will Arnett's voice, he has so much inflection in his voice that he draws you in, and it's a roller coaster, man. It's a solid roller coaster.
Cars, not roller coasters.
I mean, it's post-apocalypse. There might be a roller coaster.
But here's guess. I think you can figure out what I've been watching this week. I want you to guess. It's not that hard.
I'm gonna go with take a stab in the dark. So you've been watching One Piece?
Hell yeah, I have. I am having a blast reliving some classic original arcs in live action. And man, is it cheesy and campy as fuck, but it's perfect for what I wanted it to be.
That's
oh my god, it's the casting. So did you ever watch what's his name? His last name is Wade. He was in.
Did he play for Miami Heat back in the day?
No, it was. Oh gosh.
Does he catch big fish? So those are the only two ways. I
can't remember what's his last name. It's
Did he do pretty decent at baseball with the last name Boggs?
He not it's all right, fine. Buggy the Clown. Let's just go with Buggy the Clown and the actor behind it, and I will find his name because his voice is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. His name is just not showing up because, of course, it's not.
Yeah. Well, if only you had a notebook that you could write down your stuff in.
I mean, it's here. It's just I don't have. Oh God. Played by Mother of God, Internet, you suck. Actor. Jeff Ward.
Okay.
And he is, what else has he been in? Because he's awesome. And it's one of those actors that you hear and you're like, I know this person.
Yeah.
And then you have to Google it because he's wearing so much clown makeup.
Yeah.
I
understand that.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Girlfriend Game, Boy Downstairs. What a weird filmography you have.
Always one of those.
He's such a good. He's got a great Google him. Jeff Ward, actor.
Jeff Ward. Yeah, we'll give that old Google.
Oh, he's in Penis. Sorry, Pen 15.
Yeah.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. +1. Wow. Wow. Rosewood. He plays Charles Manson in Manson's Lost Girls.
Okay, yeah. Now I see his face. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. But he also has that voice.
Yeah.
He's in the Mentalist. Good show.
Yeah. I'm on the same page with you.
But like he plays one of the long running villains of the show.
Okay.
Not a main villain, just a long running one. Because he's
Yeah.
comedic relief, because he's a fucking clown. But his
Yeah.
voice just works. Anyway.
So the show's been good, is what you're trying to get at.
See, I don't know who this show is for.
Okay.
I would not recommend it to someone who's never seen One Piece because it's so campy.
Okay, that
But
makes
it's
sense.
but it's just campy enough to be good for people who have seen One Piece.
Okay.
You don't even have to seen a lot of it. You just have to have liked it.
Yeah, never seen any of it.
See, it's and that's why I'm like, if I wanted to watch more One Piece, I'd just go back to finishing the last 200 episodes that I haven't watched yet, because I'm at 914 and it's like 1012 dubbed right now.
Dang. All right. That's fair.
Oh, actually, that's only 100. Even better.
Any other shows you've been getting after lately, or is that consumed your life?
One Piece was a blessing in disguise for COVID.
That's fair. Have you taken a peek at the Ahsoka show?
Not planning on it.
Oh, well, because you don't like Star Wars, or you just weird
Burnout.
like that?
Star Wars Burnout. I don't trust it.
It's actually pretty good. At least
yeah?
the first 2 episodes I watched. Yeah, it's So did you watch the animated series Rebels?
Oh, I didn't watch Rebels. Again, not fallen off. I've fallen off a while ago, apparently. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, well, similar storylines. Strong recommend. They did a good job of it. I like the detail they've added to it. I like where they're going with the story. And it's just an all around, all around good show. Been thoroughly enjoying it. Star Wars did a good job. Or it's a good Star Wars film. What they need to do, speaking of Star Wars, is during the Super Bowl, here's what they need to do. Just take a small commercial slot out. All you do is put Revan's mask on there and say coming soon to Disney. That's all you got to do. And make a Revan show. That's
okay.
Perfect marketing. Do you know who he is?
I'm just going to smile and nod.
Okay, so you need to do your research. We're talking about one of the strongest people in the Star Wars universe.
Strength is relative because there's the Force. So clarify what you mean by strongest.
Strong with the Force. Neither Sith nor Jedi.
So
pure
touching the Force.
Pure balance of if things are too good, he goes bad. If things are bad, he turns good.
What a weird dude.
Yeah, you gotta go Google him later and do your research on him because fantastic. Would love to see a show about him, and they've tickled around the idea of it, and they just need to. That's all they need to do. Revan's mask, coming soon to Disney. That's it. And the people that know will be beyond excited, and those people will go tell all of their friends that don't watch Star Wars, be like, "Hey, stupid, go watch this."
Funny.
Also, to kind of meld shows and video games, I've heard that they're coming out with a new Tomb Raider game.
I've heard rumors of that too because there was a cameo in a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But there's again no official release date or name of the game. But nostalgia is a powerful tool.
Yes. Especially people yours and my age who we grew up with video games, and like sometimes re-upping a retro can really sell.
Oh yeah, but they already did Tomb Raider once. Like what could they do instead of Tomb Raider that hasn't been remade? I can tell you right now what I would say.
What would you like to see?
I think because they did Crash Bandicoot already, Spyro needs to be rebranded because they got fucked up by Skylanders and those toys. Just remake the classics, remake the original platformers.
Yeah, I'd be
That's my
alright with
money,
it.
right?
Yeah.
That's gonna get you more money than a third remake Tomb Raider.
Yeah. It's
As my nose decides to get plugged.
yeah. While your nose is getting plugged up, do you want to move to the argument section of the podcast, where we discuss the upcoming NFL Week 1 and give our predictions?
Week 1, all games. Okay.
All games.
I mean, I'll fight you.
Before we get into this fight, two things. Did you hear about? Is it Will Levis or Levi's?
Will Levis of who is he, Titan?
Yeah. Did you hear about him?
What happened?
He got a contract.
He got named the starters. Oh, I was gonna say, did he get his name the starter over?
No, he got a contract.
From who?
From Hellman's Mayonnaise.
Why?
Because allegedly, this menace to society puts mayonnaise in his morning coffee because he's afraid of milk.
Because is he lactose?
Mayonnaise in your morning coffee, lactose or not, is weird.
I've actually he's not the first person I've seen to do
Okay, you're hanging out with the wrong kind of people.
I don't do it as I drink my
friends.
mocha that I made myself at home in an Oakland Athletics cup.
But mayonnaise, like,
No.
why? Like, if you're just drink it
So
black.
you remember when, I don't know if you ever, even you worked for them kind of adjacently. So Starbucks had these olive oil drinks.
Yeah.
Was it affogato? No, that was ice cream. What's the other one? What they call it?
Avocado.
So it sounds like that, but it's like the Italian word for oil, and it goes in your coffee.
Oh.
Guess what mayonnaise is? Oil and egg.
Yeah. It's
So
just
like
it's just
it's a protein olive oil combination in your coffee. I don't want to try it.
No,
but
absolutely not.
I don't not understand it.
Unless Joe Rogan's in the room and there's money on the line and we're on Fear Factor reboot, I ain't doing it.
All right.
So that's my rant about him. Like,
Yeah.
come on, dog. No mayo in your coffee. Just chill. Just drink
Are
it
you
black. Like
a
the rest
black
of us.
coffee guy, or you have milk and
I
sugar?
I don't drink
nothing?
coffee, so
That's right. I forgot.
I don't like coffee. It makes me poo.
That's part of the fun. That's part of the
what part of shitting my literal brains out is fun?
Oh, you're drinking the wrong kind. I'll make you a good cup of coffee.
No,
That's not going to make you shit your pants.
I just don't like coffee in general. Coffee flavoring is no. You also got to think I'm around coffee all day. I'm a little tired of it.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, I get it for you. All right.
Same reason I don't like ice cream. It is my first job. I worked 2 years at a Dairy Queen.
I did not know that. That's awesome. Like, you know, one of my jobs, I used to work at a ice cream shop too.
Yep. So I don't like ice cream for that reason. Getting covered in ice cream? No, thank you.
I mean, that's how you get one great bicep, though.
Yeah. I got that from somewhere else.
Down south?
Yeah.
South of the border?
Yeah.
South of the equator?
Yes.
All right.
So
I got the games up here.
Yep, I got so we'll just
the first one's pretty fucking obvious.
Yes, let's discuss this first one.
Why are they putting the worst team and the best team together?
If you think Detroit is the worst team, you have not been paying attention to football.
One of they're bottom tier.
They're winning the division this year.
Get the fuck out of my Minnesota led division.
They're gonna win the division.
But you think they're on par with Kansas City?
I will say it's gonna be a close game. I'm saying Kansas City's gonna take it with a 10-point.
You think 10 points?
Yeah.
I believe you. I do.
I think here's the thing. I would give it a closer spread if it was not in Kansas City. Like,
sure. I think the home field advantage is going to help a lot. I do agree with you.
Yeah, I do think Detroit's got a good thing going on. I don't think we're going to fully see them hit their stride till probably week 4 or 5, and then I'll probably start putting some money on Detroit.
And you know what else is going to suck is the next one I see down here is going to be a similar boat, and you're going to hate that for me because
All right.
I think that the next game on my list is the Carolina at Atlanta, and I think the home field advantage is going to help that one a lot too.
Yeah, I think it's. I think that's going to come down to a field goal.
I was going to say 3-7 spread. I'm going to lead. If you want to say 3, I'll do 7.
All right, I'm saying
Are
Carolina.
you writing this down, or am I writing this down?
I'll write it down since I have my notebook here.
I do too.
So
I don't feel like doing it.
We got.
So you say you want to make it a little T chart?
Yes, and then we have.
So far we agree on Kansas City by 10, so we can't really. That's fine. Still write that down, but under both.
And we got. So you got what? Atlanta by 7. I got Carolina by 3.
Well, if we're doing over under, then I would change it to a 3. But if you want to,
we're just doing what you think they're going to win by.
I think Atlanta by 7 is fine.
Okay, I'll take Atlanta by 7, and I'm going Carolina by 3.
All right, and then we got Cincinnati Bengals at Cleveland Browns.
Burrow starting or not?
That's a good question. I could win that.
I don't believe he is.
Yeah, that is a big. Oh, is it going to be Cleveland by 3? No, I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Let me look.
The next 2 games are going to be tough. I don't know.
So we got So Burrow is questionable with calf. It is in Cleveland.
Yeah. Questionable though. Who's his backup right now?
I actually don't know who his backup is.
I got it. Hold on, depth chart.
Yeah, they
who? Jake Browning.
Huh.
Joe Mixon's healthy. Jamar is healthy. Everyone else is healthy except for like Cochran, who's like the backup tackle.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna say Browns go in and take it by 3.
See, I agree with you there because of that. Unless Burrow plays, in which case Bengals by 7.
Yeah. All right. Next on my list, I have
Jacksonville, Indianapolis.
Well, here I'll slide over to who I got. We skipped over because mine goes by time.
Mine too. These are all 10 a.m. slots.
Okay,
I'm on ESPN.
So I'm on the Score app, so I got Houston Texans and the Ravens.
Oh, I see. Ravens, hands down. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Do you want to say? I mean, I don't want to. 10 or 7.
10 or 7. Up to you. I'm going 10.
Then I'll under it. I'll be the difference. I'll be 7. I'll be different. I think you're probably closer to correct. I think it might be 14.
Yeah.
but first of the season, I think I don't know.
This I'll bring this up. Niners, Steelers.
I mean, who is on Pittsburgh right now except for TJ Watt?
Najee Harris. A solid receiver core, young quarterback, a solid defense, home field advantage. You guys don't have Bosa. You guys have
I thought we did have Bosa. I thought he's week 1.
No, y'all haven't paid him yet. He's holding out.
I have faith. I'm having faith. We have until the 10th. We have until the 10th.
Yeah. I'm not seeing it happen.
But also, even without, because Bosa is more of a pass rush quarterback, and if you're saying their best play is the run, we got you. You're fucked.
No, it's the fact that TJ Watt's lining up across from a rook, or what was he? He was a practice squad tackle from last year.
Just move Trent over. There you go.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
I stand by
it. The fact that they have reduced Brock Purdy's practice throws in half.
Well, yeah, injury. We'll do that.
So just prove my point even more. Injury.
I'm reading. Kittle has an undisclosed dealing with an injury from training camp and won't resume practice until next week, and that was 4 days ago. Interesting.
Yeah, so you guys are battling injuries. You guys are going to be in Pittsburgh. It doesn't matter how good or bad Pittsburgh is. It's always hard to play at whatever they
And
call their field now.
I really don't want to talk about our kicking team right now.
Which kicker are you talking about? One of the three that aren't even pup right now?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Just pay Robbie. Just pay him.
Yeah.
Just pay Robbie. I mean, I have to take San Francisco, but by 3. Because I have to.
And you're going San by 3, and I am going to go Pitt by 3.
Oh God, I'm terrified of that one.
I love how, we don't have a kicker, but we're going to win by 3. I love how that argument pans out.
Yeah, I have because I'm not forever. I'm forever faithful. That's what it comes down to.
That's fair. No fault in that. All right, we'll let you go off to the next one.
I mean, again, I want Indianapolis is hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think that's going to be a close one.
I'm going Jacksonville by 7.
Wow.
What do you got?
It's all going to come down to one very important question. I'm looking at it.
Jonathan Taylor, who's not playing for the first 4 weeks.
Is he not playing? Okay.
No, he's pup for the first 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's gonna. You said by 3 or by 7?
I said by 7. Jacksonville by 7.
Jacksonville by 3.
Yeah.
I think they'll hold their own. But yeah, that's super funny.
Well,
because he's supposedly not injured too.
The Colts have 0 players on their 53-man roster over the age of 30. So we're talking young new coach because Frank Reich, their old coach, went to us.
Yep. I really want him to be good. I really want Richardson to be the guy. I really hope he is.
What I'm seeing with him is he is starting his career how Cam Newton ended his career, and that's not good.
What do you mean by that? Because I mean,
clearly head not in the football space, worried about stuff outside, and kind of almost letting popularity get the best of him.
I mean, he's not. Who was he? 12th pick overall.
Yeah, but you can't have Tyreek Hill cockiness and haven't even played a season snap other than preseason.
Yeah, that's interesting. His stat line is 145 yards, no touchdowns, but an interception.
Yeah.
How many of those are on his feet?
So I'm 100% thinking Jacksonville's taken that.
Yeah, they've gotten better every year. It's interesting.
Yeah. I think they made some pretty solid moves in the offseason, and I really like to see how that comes together in a cohesive unit. And I do like Trevor Lawrence.
Goldilocks.
Yep.
All right, what do you got next?
I got, let's go easy, or should be an easy one. Let's go Commanders Cardinals.
Oof, I mean, Washington by what?
7.
3, 7, 3?
Arizona doesn't have a quarterback.
Yeah, that's true too.
They got rid of Kyler Murray's on PUP. They got rid of Colt McCoy, and they have no eyebrows Josh Dobbs.
I love it so much. I mean, I love how much I love this team for being how terrible it is. It's like entertainingly bad, Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona's become the new Browns or Jacksonville. I consider Arizona one of the worst teams in the NFL right now.
But according to Madden, do you know who it actually is? Which is fascinating when you compare them to Arizona.
Who?
The LA Rams are the lowest rated overall team.
How?
They only get 3 players make that entire team.
Yeah, I mean, I get that they sold for the Super Bowl.
Now they're paying for it.
I think as long as Stafford is there.
You mean the back taped quarterback?
Mm-hmm. I think as long as he's there, it's kind of hard to have him worse. But I also don't see him being anything this year.
Will Aaron Donald retire this year or next year?
Depends. I think if they don't make it, or if it's a super crappy year, he's retiring.
And then who do they have?
Nobody.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But Arizona is going to get whooped by Washington. I would say Washington by, you say 7?
Yeah, I say 7. You open it to 10?
If I'm trying to be different, yeah. If you want to try and get whoever's better, I mean, if we're going over under, yeah, I'll do 10.
All right. Who do you got next?
Tampa Bay in Minnesota.
I'm giving that to Minnesota by 3.
I was going to say the exact same 3, and I was going to make a joke about 3 being their magic number.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to copy me on 3.
Because, I mean, we all know how their score differentials love that number. A -3 winning record. Still great. They better.
Yeah, I think even without Dalvin Cook, did Minnesota get rid of Madison?
No, he's their 1. He's their RB1.
And he deserves it. Every time Cook's been injured, he's come in and just acted like Cook was still there.
When I play Madden, he is surprisingly good, playable, but his overall skill isn't great. I don't know what they did to his code.
Yeah.
But he's good. He's good. And I'm excited to see him take a bigger role. We'll see how he does.
It's hard for me to pick against that offense against a okay Tampa defense.
Will Jordan Addison be where do you think he lands on Rookie of the Year?
I'd say solid 5th.
All right, then go up that list for me real quick.
I would like not to.
Yeah, there you go. So you're saying top 5 or 5, 6, 7? What do you think?
5, 6, 7, just because I find it hard to gauge Rookie of the Year when we've hardly seen anybody play. We'll circle back about week 5 or 6.
I mean, because again, he's going to get a lot of targets when you doubling up on Justin. So
yeah, but Justin can still catch it on double coverage. So
it don't matter. Yeah,
and from what they've done is double cover is they just throw it to the running back. So Madison might be a draft pick in the coming fantasy draft we have in a few hours.
Yep, 7 o'clock. I'll be there.
6 o'clock.
I'll be there. Try that again.
I saw 6 o'clock. He switched to 6 the other day.
He didn't tell me this. What the fuck? I can't do 6, fucker.
I'll have to double check. I think it was 6.
He didn't change it. He changed it to 7. If anything, he changed it to 7 because I have Frisbee.
Oh, all right.
I don't know how. I'm probably not going to play, so like maybe I have to do it on the sidelines. But like, I'd rather be home for my draft.
Yeah. Who do you got on deck?
Tennessee is in New Orleans. Did we do that one already? No, we didn't.
No, we have not.
So here's the conversation I also want to have. New Orleans, Vegas. What's going on? Why are you swapping mediocre for mediocre?
Yeah, I think Saints are within the next couple of years going to go really downhill because they're going to be in denial that they need to rebuild.
I think they should have started rebuilding last year. Honestly,
I fully agree. They should have shipped some people, got some better draft picks.
Yes. Do I still think that the health bar rising is going to help them? Yes. Do I think they have any way to stop Derrick Henry at all? No. Do I think it's actually a fairly good matchup? I do. I mean, I want to say Tennessee by 7.
Okay. I will do Tennessee by 3 because I do think it will be a close game.
Yeah, again, Derek Carr is great. He's not the answer.
He's not the guy.
Yeah, he's great. He's not the guy.
All right. Here's
is that all the 10 o'clocks?
Yes. Now we're rolling into mid-afternoon.
1:25.
1:25 for. I got Raiders Broncos.
Raiders by 10. Just because I mean, come on. And sorry to your brother-in-law, but oof, that team's gonna tank again this year. It's great.
I'm going Vegas by 7.
Hey Robbie, I love you. You're a terrible human being. Terrible at Madden. You terrible choice picks and teams and brothers-in-laws.
Shut up.
Thanks, man. All right, next one. I gotta ask you. Jordan Love in Chicago. Is he going to be the third installment of the benched quarterback in Green Bay, coming out kicking ass?
I would love to say yes, but who the fuck is he throwing to?
Yeah, they're doing it again. He's stuck.
Yeah, he's
just AJ Dillon and Aaron Jones in the backfield, like just screen pass, screen after screen pass.
Yeah, I feel like the Bears defense could grab that. I think here's what I'm saying. I'm going Bears.
That's a powerful statement.
I'm going Bears by 7.
Wow. Okay, I say they have it only because of the home field advantage, but not Chicago by 3. I this is going to be a game to watch. I think it's going to tell you a lot about both teams.
Yeah. Next on the docket, we got Miami and Chargers.
Yeah, that's also a higher caliber version of what I just said. Oof.
Going LA by 5.
By 5?
Yep.
You think Tua's getting sacked in the end zone?
No, Tua's going to get hit, still try and play in the second half and run for 50 yards backwards trying to avoid a sack and get safety.
Get a concussion. Yeah.
And another concussion.
Oh, God.
I would like to say I do not pray for anybody's injuries. Everybody be safe out there.
Unless I'm playing a great player in my fantasy league, owned by specifically Nick Pearl, who I hope gets COVID and dies.
I'm assuming you got Chargers as well?
Yeah. Chargers by touchdown. 7. I'll go over you.
Okay. What do we got?
Philly, New England.
Philly, New England. I'm going Philly.
Yeah, but how much though?
I'm gonna go Philly by 14.
Damn it! That's what I was gonna say. But here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go Philadelphia by 10, and then shout out Ty Montgomery on New England because I know him from Stanford.
Oh, that's fair.
So that's where it's gonna come from. Sorry, buddy. Hope you never hear this. You probably won't.
See.
Seattle, Los Angeles.
Seattle's going in there, walking away, 7-point win.
Okay.
Who do you got?
I mean, Seattle for sure. That's what's LA doing. But yeah. I'll go 10.
Okay.
Just to see Madden's right. Two more games.
Yep.
Sunday night and the Monday night.
Yep. 2 really good games.
You think?
Yeah. What do you got for
one of them is?
What do you got?
I don't think Dallas and New York's going to be anything special. I think Dallas by 10. I'm being bold here. I don't know why.
All right.
Or what do you think?
I'm thinking Giants by 7.
I know. I'm being bold, and I'm doing that intentionally.
Well, you got Cowboys winning. I got Giants winning.
Yeah, but by more than one score.
Yeah.
I feel like being bold here. All
right. Last we got Bills Jets.
See, this is going to be a great game.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. I'm so excited for this game.
I cannot wait for Aaron Rodgers to break on prime time. Buffalo by 10. I'm feeling bold. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think the experiment in New York is gonna work.
And I got Jets by 3.
Wow, really?
I think it's gonna be shootout. And I think
Right.
I think the lack of a running game by Buffalo is going to get stifled by the actually pretty solid running defense with Jets.
And then you
And
got Sauce covering Diggs, which is going to be great. I think that's going to be a great tell of the game.
And then I got Rodgers getting the ball, minute 30 left, 2 timeouts, getting within field goal range for a win.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now you're painting a picture that I can see happening, but I think Buffalo by. Did I say 10? I meant 7. I'm changing my mind immediately. Only by 10. Yeah.
Let me put it down as a 7. All right. We have that, and we will revisit this next week.
I mean,
now we have to record every week with football season.
Yeah, and it's almost like I was here last week.
Yeah, that was on me.
And what happened the week before that though? What was that? Was that you or me?
I don't know. We both kind of got like a month of hey, everything's crazy. So
yeah, as I start coughing and dying.
Yeah. So anyway, that's where we're sitting. Best of luck for everybody. Yeah, you.
Oh, I should also apologize for the last time we did record. I did the worst job editing because I was very tired, and Nick, it was I'm gonna just stop talking. But now, this is actually the first time you're going to be editing. Isn't that how that we decided? We'll see how who does better.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to assist me.
But then why don't I just try it? No, I don't want to. I don't want the responsibility.
Because I do have a bunch of stuff. All I was saying is, hey, we needed to move the audio back a skosh to sync it.
But that's not how it's a whole thing. I'm going to make you do it, you son of a bitch.
But we will discuss this after we're done recording.
After rap, fine.
So I'll do our extra exit tro, however you want to outro, whatever the words is.
Do it.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to the Trash Family Podcast. I, Garbage Gorilla, and Demo, Dylan Taylor, would like to wish you guys a happy week 1 of football. Enjoy it with your friends, your family, and your favorite snacks. We'll catch you all next week.
And enjoy your Labor Day. Happy 1 day off. Woo!
Yay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.